Hi, I've just come here to tell you about the reason I jump. Not the reason I specifically jump, obviously. I meant the book, Naoki Higashida's book, well, one of his books. That's that one, and there's this one as well. But also I come to tell you about the film, the documentary film, The Reason I Jump, which uses Naoki's words alongside a sensory soundtrack and absorby visuals to weave us through a journey of exploring autistic perspectives from autistic people from different parts of the world. You don't have to have read the book first to watch or understand the film, because it's not a direct version or direct interpretation of the book itself, but it's more like the film uses the book and Naoki's translated experiences as a guide to explore or introduce us to other autistic people's stories, featuring non-speaking and or minimally speaking autistic people who have a lot to say and who are saying plenty in various ways, verbally and non-verbally, wordily and non-wordily, in their various ways of being, their various ways of autistic being, their various ways of human being. I hope that the film encourages the people who watch it to not only be immersed into the wonderful energies of all the autistic people featured in the film and to invite a sense of how they each experience the world, but I also hope that they consider how they experience the world themselves, really, truly, humanly, away from the social masking and peopliness. And that's where the bridging of worlds thing comes into it, which is an important aspect of the film, I think. I was really lucky to be able to watch the film alongside other autistic people while it was being put together. And one thing I found really emotionally was the connection of watching something together and the instinctual understanding that came from so many elements of the film. Even when many non-autistic people might not understand the intensity of that connection or relatedness due to many people not understanding the intense similarities between people of differing presentation styles of autistic beingness, and all of the differences and similarities and experiences that come with that. There's so much to so many conversations to be had about that. But I'm reminded of a song that's just started singing in my brain space from the soundtrack of the film Wretches and Jabberers, which the lyrics to are "I'm more like you than not like you," which is I'm now distracted by the song singing in my head as well as everything else in the world. There's like so much I want to say about the world bridging, the important cultural shifts, about what's needed in terms of inclusivity, acceptance, belongingness, about permission to be, about translation and sensoriness, and storying and immersive world sharing, and the way that this film in particular does that. There's a lot that I want to say, but there's just currently it's a great big long wordy ocean, or like the movement of wildflower filled grass, or like the trickle of watery lines meandering through smooth and rough rock, it's like travelling stories rolling through the ground into puddles of clouds, but I really hope you can experience the film if you're able to. It's out in cinemas in the UK this weekend, and a lot of other places too. I'll like put the website link thing somewhere. And if you're able to watch it, maybe we can share a moment about it somehow, somewhere. I'd love to know your thoughts too.